Hi guys, welcome back to Nail Art 101. Today we are going to be talking about animal print. So you find animal print featured in a lot of manicures, in Skittle manicures where each nail has something different, or in an accent nail, or even in like last week we talked about doing the French tips, and you could do all of your French tips in a different animal print, or not a different one. Well, you could do them all a different one, but all like zebra print like we did last week. This is a really great trick to have in your arsenal, or not trick, a tool to have in your arsenal to spice up your manicures. So we're going to be looking at 4 different animal prints here. As you're looking at, I'm going to be painting them over 4 colors in the Pretty Serious Pastel Brights collection. That is just amazing, that you guys are going to see tomorrow, live application review of all of them. I hope that you're ready to get your game on. Okay, I know I'm super cheesy. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to start out with the tiger print. So tiger print and zebra print are pretty similar in that they are vague stripe forms, but one way that I thought it was interesting as I was looking at different prints online, I think a fun way to differentiate between tiger print and zebra print is I found a lot of reference patterns to go off of that had the tiger print lines all converging like in the center. So that's what I chose to do here. So this first color you're looking at on my base nail is Bunny Foo Foo. That's the kind of like aqua sea green bright pastel in Pretty Serious collection, and I'm using black acrylic paint. It is watered down. You're gonna have an easier time of things if you use it watered down, so I definitely suggest. And I actually posted a picture on my Snapchat yesterday, so it should still be live if you're watching this today. It should still be on my Snapchat, of the actual picture of the nail. It's not the brush you see here, but it's the brushes, the Kiss brushes that I was talking about in a few episodes back of Nail Art 101, that a bunch of people were saying that they are not able to find them. They're at Walgreens. So anyway, look on my Snapchat, I posted about that, but it's the Kiss brand, and there are 3 nail art brushes inside polish holders. Like China Glaze has the polish stripers, Sally Beauty Supply, they have a bunch of these polish stripers where the brushes are already inside the polish. Basically, you take the brush out of the polish, you get rid of that polish, you just use the brush. Okay, so anyway, check my Snapchat if you want to know. So I'm just using the same detail brush that I used in last week. This is a brush that I fabricated by, you basically can just get any kind of cheap brush at Michael's or wherever, and you just cut it down. You just thin it out really, really far. So we're gonna go ahead and top coat that. Don't forget to wait a little bit. This was after about 5 minutes, and you're good to go on that tiger print. So give it a try, you're gonna enjoy it a lot. I think tiger print is super sexy. So this next one we're gonna do, the base coat is Fluffykins from Pretty Serious, and we're gonna be doing zebra print on this one. All right, so with the zebra print, it doesn't have to be a vertical design, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this vertical so that it's very, very obvious that it's different than the tiger print. Zebra print is the same as tiger in that they are slightly kind of, jagged, long lines. But one thing that I noticed that seemed to be a little bit different, the zebra lines could be quite a bit longer, but same as the tiger print, you could have some like little small lines in there mixed in with the long lines. But the other thing that the zebra print would do that the tiger didn't do as much would be like to join up some of the lines. Like they would join, kind of like how rivers converge. Like they would actually be like kind of little Y shapes or V shapes, kind of like that right there. But they could be like way longer. Like, of course, you're looking at this super zoomed in. I always like to remind you guys, don't be worried about little imperfections you may do. No one's gonna look at your nail this up close, except you, if you want to, could look at your nail this close, but nobody's like literally gonna grab your hand and stick it up next to their eyeball. So anyway, you'll see here, one of my lines is gonna be a bit longer, so you can see like a big old, what is that on the turkey that the people split apart as a as a tradition? The wishbone. Kind of has like a wishbone shape. So anyway, yeah, the zebra print, it kind of looks like little rivers going down your nail. Again, I'm going to be using the same black acrylic paint in all 4 of the prints. I thought that this actually made for a pretty fun manicure with the 4 different designs, and I would do another one for my thumb too, but it's a little bit hard to show you my thumb from these angles, but I would totally wear this on its own because I love all these pretty serious polishes, and I thought this was actually really, really fun, especially for summer. So we are just gonna continue making these little rivers down our nail. And basically you just wanna kind of fill up your space. Don't make your nail too crowded, but if there's anything super obviously blank, you know, go ahead and fill that space. I'm leaving that space on the top on purpose. I don't want to fill up too much of the space. So anyway, that's pretty much it. And again, you're going to top coat it. Make sure you're giving your stuff time to dry. You don't want to smear that nail art. Okay, for the ring finger, we are going to be using the polish called Cutie Patootie. I love that name. It's the powdery pastel bright purple. So gorgeous. And we're going to be doing Cheetah Print. This one is another one of my favorites. Okay, so Cheetah Print. Basics of Cheetah Print is really you're going to be making little C shapes on your nails with variations. But see how that's obviously like not a perfect C. Like you probably wouldn't write your C like that. That's how you want it to be. You want to maybe have like one thicker side of your C and maybe a thinner side. You want them to maybe almost join up but not quite. Yeah, like some sides might be heavier. Okay, so you got the C shapes, and then you've got like these little trapezoid or heart shape looking dots that can be in there too, mixed in among the C shapes. So you don't want to do just all C shapes. Okay, now this one is really fun. This is like your 4-leaf clover in your Cheetah Print. It's really fun. It's like 2 C shapes joined together, but it's actually kind of like 4 little splotches, but they're joined together. I don't know, but I saw this quite a bit in the reference photos I was looking at. I'm filling in a little space here with like some edges of a C shape because I felt like there was a little bit missing there. Let's see, I'm going to go in here and do a few more C shapes. I noticed that in certain locations on the print, like all the C's would face the same way, and then they would start like going off in other directions all of a sudden. So just have fun with it. Like nobody's gonna look at it and be like, there's no way your Cheetah Print would face that direction. No. I want to use a euphemism that Dee Dee uses on her channel. I shared her art channel in a Swatchfest a little bit ago, and she says, you're the boss of your own coloring book. Because basically what she's saying is, I think she gets a lot of people telling her, like, I'm so nervous that I'm going to do it wrong. I want to like go in and paint right the first time. With your nail art, like you are the boss of your own nail art. You know what I mean? Like don't let anybody tell you that what you're doing is not right. You have fun and you play with it. And you paint what you enjoy and wear it if you enjoy it. It makes me so happy to see you guys nail art on your Instagrams, to see you stretching yourself and trying more things. So that's pretty much it there for the Cheetah Print. Make sure you give it a nice glossy top coat. The acrylic paint is matte drying naturally, so you want to go ahead and give it a nice beautiful top coat to show off that print. Okay, the last one we're going to do today is Giraffe Print, and don't mind Maya, she's breathing heavily in the background here. The blue that I have underneath this Giraffe Print is just a stunning powdery blue. It's called Doodlebug. This looks pretty similar on my nails to the green that I had on here, but it's definitely different. It looks pretty similar, I think, because so much of the nail is actually covered up. So with Giraffe Print, most of the like most of these other 3 prints, most of what you can see is the background. But with the giraffe skin print or hide print, mostly what you're seeing is the spot. And then the blue underneath is just going to be the very thin background that you can see of the giraffe. I guess you could, you know, think of it inversely, and you could think, well, then actually maybe the white, or, you know, it's not white, but the lighter color marbling through the giraffe skin, maybe that is the upper color. I don't know. You could see it different ways, but how I was seeing it was that the lighter color was the background color. So anyway, basically you're going to pick a spot on your nail and fill in a very non-uniform spot. So it's going to be like, it's going to roughly have, you know, 3, 4, or 5 edges. And then, I'm so sorry, Maya's eating her dog food right here next to me. My poor little hungry gal. So basically you're gonna fill in one spot, and then you're gonna put another big spot right next to it where it kind of shares a side. And then see here I'm on the 3rd one, and this one shares 2 sides. So it shares a side with that first one I made and the second one. So basically what's gonna end up happening is you're filling up the whole nail, and you're just leaving these tiny little canals of blue peeking through. This looks really beautiful, especially with the top coat. I really enjoyed, well, all of them I really liked with the top coat quite a bit. But so see, then of course you're not going to have a spot that's really teeny tiny enough to fit in this spot, so you're going to want to take that print off the nail. That's a more noticeable thing with this giraffe than with any of the other prints that I did today, because a line can be taken off the nail and a cheetah spot can be taken off the nail, like just a little bit or whatever. You don't really think about where it goes too much, but these big huge giraffe spots, you really, you know, those have to be carried off the nail quite a bit. So this is pretty much the end here. I'm just filling in this last little spot. I'm gonna make a little boo-boo here, and I'm gonna show you actually how to fix that if you do it, because it was on the side of my nail that I couldn't see very well from my angle. And see, what I did there was I connected the 2 big spots on accident, which in this print you don't see happening. I could see maybe that could be, you know, a design choice if you were doing the, you know, the cheetah or the zebra or whatever. But with this giraffe, there are very clear little canals between the blocks. So basically all I did was go back in with a little bit of the blue, and again, because this is on the side of my nail, it was really hard for me to see. I'm laughing because Maya is sitting here now scratching herself loudly again. She just wants to be, part of the video, just really badly. It must be because of the animal print thing. So you're going to go ahead and top coat this bad boy, and that is going to be it. Really, top coat adds a lot with these babies. So that's it. I know usually I like to show you guys, you know, the basic technique and then take it a step further, but with this one, with animal print, I felt like, you know, that's a very basic thing that you can choose how you want to spice it up, how you want to make it more exciting. But I just wanted to go over these 4, you know, pretty basic prints that you do see quite a bit, and just in case you were wondering how to do them. I hope you had some fun hanging out with me today, guys. Hope you're excited to see these pastel brights in action tomorrow. I'm very excited to share them with you. They are divine. They are currently not in stock, but they will be the day after I review them on the 25th, I believe. So anyway, I think that's enough from me tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in, like I said, it's 12:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of sleep, and I hope you're all having a super duper great day. I love you so much. I'm so glad you're enjoying this series. Don't forget to leave comments about what you would like to see next in Nail Art 101. Take care, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye. I am so excited for today's video because this is probably my favorite mainstream collection that I have tried in a while, and I've had a bunch on my channel in the past few months. I think this is my favorite. So today we're talking about Color Club and their English Garden collection.